3 years of austere sadhana followed. Cohen started going on the 8-mile circuit of the hill every alternate day, Padakshina. On being asked why, he told me, during those 3 hours of walking round the hill, there is no thought, only self-awareness. There are no physical or mental distractions. The holy hill helps you focus on yourself without volition and with greatest ease. This helped him strengthen his inner silence and solitude. When external activities started attracting and distracting him, he went to Bhagavan and said, I want to intensify my sadhana. To do that, I want to go on a yatra, a pilgrimage. Bhagavan asked him if he had made any arrangements for it. And Cohen replied, Bhagavan, I have not made any arrangements. I am going as a sadhu. I will dress like an Indian, eat vegetarian food, visit temples and sacred places, keep myself secluded, focusing my awareness on myself. Cohen toured all over South India. He visited many temples. Cohen, like Morris Friedman, had a deeply questioning and logical approach to spiritual pursuit. Initially, Cohen was very intellectual. The intellect, being the eye of the mind, can take a seeker to a state of perfect theoretical understanding of the self, but it can never provide the seeker even an iota of the taste of it. At this stage, a true seeker gets frustrated and disappointed. He can, at the most, experience only a vacuum. This produces in him a dry state. The sage recognizes this void and helps the seeker to move forward. One way is to guide the seeker to go on a pilgrimage. During such travels, the seeker gets ample opportunities to recognize within himself the actual movement from theory to practical experience of truth. Bhagavan helped Cohen to achieve this transcendence by proving his pilgrimage across South India. This brought about a tremendous change in his spiritual life. This is how Cohen interpreted to me his transformation from dry saturation in theory to his pulsating experience of the self within as the heart. During his pilgrimage, he met Swami Ramdas at Anandashram in Kerala. Swami Ramdas was full of joy, always singing Ram's name. In the presence of Ramdas, who had his realization in the presence of Ramana Maharshi, joy permeated the very air. For the first time, Cohen understood the real nature of bhakti, pure inward joy. When he walked out of Anandashram, he walked out as a happy, joyful man, still pursuing Jnana Marga, the path of self-inquiry. He went to Kanyakumari, where he started feeling his separation from Bhagavan. Cohen told me, that emotional pining for Bhagavan was the gift of Swami Ramdas to me. Lying down on the sands by the ocean, he started crying, O Bhagavan, how mighty you are and how sublime and all-pervasive is your immaculate purity. With what tender emotions do we, your disciples, think of your incomparable qualities, your gentleness, your serene, adorable countenance, your cool, refreshing smile, the sweetness of the words that come out of your mouth, the radiance of your all-pervasive love, and your equal vision towards one and all, even towards diseased stray animals. Thus pining for his guru, he came back to Ramana Ashram. He started noting down the conversations and dialogues between Bhagavan and his devotees. Since taking notes in the hall was not permitted at that time, he would memorize whatever conversations took place there, and then go to his room and write it all down in his notebook. It was this notebook that was later published as Guru Ramana. He was also the only person to note down in his diaries the last 2 years of Bhagavan's illness, except for one other devotee who wrote a book, Munaswami.